Hey guys, Coldbrew here. Welcome to another Racial Legends video. We have a lot of frustration in the community at the moment with the Doom Tower, the Dreadhorn being the level 10 boss on the hard version of the Doom Tower. Everybody's going crazy about it. I know the Burangiri tactic out. I was doing it on my stream yesterday at the same time with Scratch. Funnily enough, I didn't post a video though. I saw that Scratch posted once. I said I might not post a video. I'm just going to want to show you this part of my stream yesterday, which was extremely funny to me. I had no idea what happened because I was actually looking at something else when that happened. Oh, is he doing it? I think Scratch is doing the same thing. I think Scratch is doing the same thing. Wait, let me... How did we die? What happened? I was looking at Scratch's stream. What happened? So yeah, my Burangiri actually bugged out the boss to the extreme. The bombs were dropping and they weren't activating. The boss was running to the other side of the map, and then Burangiri had to sprint and do a cardio workout to reach the boss every single time. It was really buggy experience, and it pissed me off a little bit because there's lots of bugs with this iteration of the Doom Tower and this specific boss. That being said, the hard version of the Doom Tower should be the most difficult content there is out there. Me personally, as an endgame player, should be facing the most difficult challenges to my account at the moment. I understand that this should be the most difficult thing. Yes, it shouldn't be immediately the most difficult thing. I would say it should start from level 50 and onwards, or maybe the last 4 copies of the bosses should be the most difficult. There shouldn't be such a high barrier to pass through the first few stages. In my opinion, maybe resistances, accuracies should be tuned to reasonable levels compared to all the other iterations of the Doom Tower, which are now maybe are considered as a joke, but personally for me they're not considered as a joke. There's still bosses which are very difficult, such as the Eternal Dragon. Even the Scarab boss is difficult if you don't have the champions or the right gear for it. So there's still difficulties in the other iterations of the Doom Tower. The Griffin is another difficult one. So there's definitely difficult bosses out there, with the exception of the Magma Dragon, I would say. By the way guys, if you are enjoying the music played in this video, I am partnered with soundstripe.com. I've got my own affiliate code, coldbrew, in one word. Definitely check out the website, check out the music featured in there. You'll definitely enjoy it. It's all copyright free and it's available for you to use for your own content as well. And with the Doom Tower being the most difficult part of the game, where should players be focusing all their efforts, all their energy, all their gems, everything that they have in order to progress? The answer should be depending on where you are within the game. If you're end game, then this video is definitely not for you. You're not watching this to understand where you should be focusing your efforts on. If you just unlocked the Doom Tower at level 40, your account has just reached level 40, you shouldn't even be looking at the screen of the Doom Tower. The reason is there's so many different areas where you should be putting in your efforts, and the first one should be the clan boss. Regardless of your player level, the clan boss should be your top priority. If you're not beating the hardest difficulty that you can with the champions available, then you should be focusing on the clan boss. The best rewards that are every single day, twice as much, and depending on how many bosses you do, even 3 times as much, 4 times as much. So for example, I can do a 1 key on every single boss. I get the Ultra Nightmare, Nightmare, Brutal, and Hard chests every single day times 2. That's an insane amount of resources because you can get tons of shards, gear, gems, silver, potions, you name it, even books, depending on luck. I get more of the other stuff than books lately, but it's all there. The focus should be all there. Even the earlier difficulties can be huge for a new player. Even beating hard can actually give you a void shard, which can be, if you're lucky, which can be great for your account. So that's number 1 in terms of priority for every account out there. Beat the harder difficulty available to you. If there's no harder difficulty available for you, so you're beating Ultra Nightmare, then you know the answer. Go to Faction Wars. focus on faction wars and get Lydia. Lydia is an amazing champion that unlocks many possibilities for all areas of the game. Arena, dungeons, Doom Tower especially. Doom Tower because she restricts the reviving on enemies. She provides a defense down weekend. She provides a poison sensitivity, a block active skills. She provides a ton of utility to a team, and that's a really great champion to have, not available through shards. The only things that you get out of the Doom Tower, guys, is a few shards. If you look at the rewards, you get a couple of shards, you get a couple of chickens, you get energy, but all of this for what? If you're focusing your efforts in one specific champion, for example, let's say this example today with Burangiri being the answer to Dreadhorn, then this might not be the solution that you should be going for. Burangiri is a great champion for this specific tactic, can actually beat it at level 50. Pretty much impossible for level 90. I've tried it with all sorts of gear and with really end game gear. We're talking 270 speed, almost 85,000 health. It's still very hard to beat 90 with this. It's almost impossible from what I've been testing, but maybe someone out there with better gear can actually do it. For everybody else, this is not the answer. Focusing your newly received chickens or energy from something, using them on a champion like Burangiri just to pass one single boss is not what you should be doing. You should be focusing on the clan boss. New players, if you haven't reached 5 champions at level 60, that's the answer. Get your 5 champions level 60. Once you got that, then yes, clan boss, do that. If you're still struggling, okay, I'm doing clan boss. What about arena? Yes, arena should also be your priority. Upgrading your Great Hall is another big part of the game. This is the most consistent way of upgrading your stats on all of your heroes without having to worry about your gear, without having to worry about your silver. This is a permanent upgrade to your account. The more wins you get, the more medals you get. You can use those medals to upgrade your Great Hall. Focusing on accuracy and resist. I will not stress this more than this. Accuracy and resist are the 2 most important stats, and you see how much focus we are putting now within the Doom Tower with these 2 specific stats. Accuracy because you need more than 300 in many cases. Resistance because now with Dreadhorn you need more than 500 to consistently resist a level 90 from the testing we've done on the test server. Because the boss has about 750 accuracy. With a decreased accuracy debuff, you will need close to 500 resistance or more to consistently resist what's coming from the boss onto you, all those debuffs, those bombs, and those HP burns. Everything else is a luxury, to be honest. The defense and HP are great as boosts. The attack is also great for your offensive characters, but these are not as detrimental of an upgrade as these will be. Even resistance and accuracy at level 7 can be huge for an account with a plus 50 for both. Okay, plus 50 is an insane amount of accuracy or resistance to have, even for a brand new account. So depending on the level of player you are, an early game player, mid game player, later game, or end game player, then you need to be focusing on different areas of the game. The Doom Tower should be the least of your worries unless you are an end game player. Even a later game player should not be worried too much about finishing the hard version of the Doom Tower or picking up the secret room champions. The normal version of the Doom Tower provides better champions for any account out there through the epics compared to the hard version of the Doom Tower. Thea was a waste of secret room efforts, to be honest. Euros was much better, to be fair. And then we have Gomlock, which I haven't unlocked, but I've seen a video showcase of him, and he doesn't seem to be all that worth it. That being said, an end game player doesn't care about the voids, doesn't care about the chickens, and doesn't care about the sacred books that you get. The only thing that they care is possibly getting this avatar right here and having it for a day or 2 if they really do care. I have all the avatars from the Doom Tower, but I never change it. I just have the one from Platinum Arena just because it looks cool, and I don't know, I don't bother too much with cosmetics within games. So what do you think of this video, guys? Do you think it's fair to assume that the Doom Tower, yes, should be the hardest place within the game? It should be reasonably difficult, but it should also not be the top priority for players out there that they should be focusing on. If you're still struggling with the clan boss, then I'm 100% certain, without a doubt, that you shouldn't be caring about the Doom Tower, even if you're just looking for those voids, void shards in the normal version of the Zoom tower. Okay, that is my own personal opinion. I want to hear all about it from you guys down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, guys, if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.